What is up? This is the Midnight Mike Show. I am your host, Midnight Mike, and it is Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it is time to enjoy a football Saturday night. Tomorrow, the Jets don't lose. We have a whole Sunday where the New York Jets do not lose, and I'm going to take full advantage of that. I'm going to sit on my couch. I am going to eat. I am going to have a drink. As a matter of fact, let's open up the beer right now and have a good time tonight. There we go. Cheers, everybody. All right, make sure on your way in you are hitting that like button and letting people know that the Midnight Mike Show is live. The more you hit that like button, the more the YouTube algorithm will send out that we are live and more people will join in. We have a lot to talk about tonight. We're obviously going to be doing our week four predictions. These aren't score predictions as, whatever, but, we're just going to pick the games as we usually do. I think this season, me and Maddie have been doing pretty good on our picks, not all of them. And we always say, don't bet anything on what we tell you. We're just your standard fans, telling you what we see and, the eye test, if you pass the eye test, we'll give you, hey, that team will win. We'll see what happens, later on when we get into that. And tonight, we are going to actually be getting back to something we haven't done since last off season, but with a little bit of a twist. And I don't know if you guys remember it, but it sounds like this.
Mike and Maddie's top five.
Mike and Maddie's top five returns in the intermission report tonight. And this time there's going to be a little twist, and we'll get to that a little later on in the show. As you know, the intermission report usually takes place right around, I'd say, the 55-minute mark. And we just go off and just go into something else where you guys, the audience, can pick our top five. But like I said, it's going to be a little different tonight, so don't put your comments in the comment section yet, because it's going to be a little different. So we're going to have fun with that. Forget about it. I got guys waiting in the green room. We're ready to go. Let's start the show. We can't start the show without the Jets chant, so let's do that. Monday night in Miami, the New York Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins, as everyone's been calling it, and as Maddie's been calling it before the season started. This is going to be the toilet bowl. The New York Jets 0-3 taking on the Miami Dolphins 0-3. We will see what our confidence is in the Jets getting their first win of the season. Let's bring in my co-host, the Beavis to my butthead, Maddie. Jets.
Yo.
How you doing?
Just want to let everyone know I am renouncing my Jets fandom, and I am now a Buffalo Bills fan.
I love that shirt, man.
I couldn't not pull the trigger. Finally, I was just like, it's done.
That's funny.
So funny.
I wish it could be. I wish it could be something that you wore when the Jets were doing great and the Bills were doing terrible. But
that is not the case this year.
No, I feel like we're a long ways off from that.
Yeah, I think we're like 3 years away from there at best. So, but whatever, it is what it is. I'm kind of excited for tomorrow. I'm gonna get shit done while still watching football, but I'm gonna have like the game on, but won't care.
No, well, wait, Monday or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, no, tomorrow's gonna be great.
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be awesome. I'm just gonna have whatever football I feel like watching on. Like I'm gonna watch the Bills Saints game in the morning. Just chill, do like other shit, clean something, do whatever. It's gonna be awesome.
Hell yeah, man! It's gonna be. I'm gonna love it.
Yeah,
a Sunday of and isn't there an early game? Isn't there a Europe game tomorrow?
I don't know. Is there?
I think there is. So there's 4 games that you can watch with no Jets losses. I mean, that is just.
Well, I can promise you though, regardless, my ass is not gonna get up and like watch the early game because that's 7:30 in the morning. Yeah, it's Minnesota, Pittsburgh, and I couldn't care less about that game. So.
I'll be waking up at whatever time I wake up. And then what will happen from there is I will go downstairs and turn on that game. So whatever.
Yeah, like if I like, so I'll get home at like 6:00, 6:30. I'll sleep till about the 1:00 game, but I could give a shit about the game.
What's up, Matthias? What's up, Greg? How you guys doing tonight? Bruce, our Colts fan in the house. Go Jets. Dolphins are trash. Just ask Colts fans. There you go.
Yeah, but so are the Jets, man. Like I honestly, I'm not.
What the hell is Boy Green doing in here? What's up, Boy Green?
All right.
Can't wait. Monday in Miami. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Scott Black, Dolphins fans in the house.
Scott Black, good to see you, buddy. One of our favorite commenters. I love Scott Black. Scott and YouTube user are 2 of my favorites of all time.
We had Honest Abe in the green room, and then he disappeared. I was literally going to start going into comments and bring him in. He wasn't even in his car. He was actually in his studio this time, and I was really excited, and then he just disappeared.
These things happen.
Valerie, I miss CJ Mosley. We all do. He was our defensive leader, and now we're sitting here with a defense that is just in shambles, giving up 30 points a game, 90 points in 3 games. Ugh, so annoying. Battle for first pick upcoming. There you go. There you go, Scott. I hope you win. Well, I mean, I do too. I don't necessarily need the first pick because we'll get the second. So I told you guys to hold off on this. Bruce, Jets, Jets. You know what? Let's hit that chant. Nope. That's the song. There we go. Jets. Now, before we get into this game and talk about what we think is going to happen on Monday night, what I would like to do is get everybody here. I tried having my daughters pick my lucky jersey one week, right? Then one week I just did it myself. I just picked one of my jerseys. Then last week, the game was in Tampa, and Ricky NY was at the game, and he said he's going to be wearing his Curtis Martin jersey. So I wore my Curtis Martin jersey. I figured, okay, that's a sign. And so far, none of it has done me any good. So now I'm going to let the audience pick, Maddie. I'm going to let the audience pick. I have a poll getting ready to get put up. Now, honestly, Maddie, for my first choice was I was going to wear my Brett Favre jersey. Why? Because Brett Favre lit the Dolphins up in his first game against the Dolphins. Okay? So I figured, you know what? Maybe I can get some of that energy that let me down. I haven't worn it since that season. So, maybe there's still some luck tied up in that jersey. But then I thought, you know what? Let's just put it to the audience. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up the poll, and you guys can tell me what jersey I'll be wearing on Monday night for the game, and then subsequently the reaction video that will come after it. So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the poll is in. Who am I wearing on Monday night? You got Joe Klecko. I've worn that a bunch of times. You guys, I wear that all the time. Brett Favre, Vinny Testaverde, or Boomer Esiason. So let me know. And that's the jersey that I will bring to work with me, actually, because I have to get out and then immediately get home. And so I'm going to have that jersey on and ready to go. And what do you think, Maddie? What's your personal preference?
I'm going to go with Boomer because they got the same amount of success so far that they had in the Boomer years.
I don't remember Boomer going winless because that's where we are right now.
Yeah, but he never won jack or shit. I like Boomer, but again, again,
I
this
listen
whole
to
season is lost. Like
I listen to Boomer often, actually.
I like Boomer. Don't get me wrong. I like Boomer on the radio. I like Boomer as a commentator, but didn't win jack or shit for the Jets. So wear the Boomer jersey.
Lando's still in here. Well, we'll see what the poll says, Maddie. Did you vote?
Yeah, we'll
Maddie?
see. Hey, what's up? What's that?
Did you vote?
No, I'm on StreamYard. The
Oh,
poll
okay.
is
That's
not up.
fine. That's fine.
I'll
Scott-
pop over there and get there.
Scott Black is giving you the shout out. We'll get flushed in Miami. Okay, Maddie, what are your thoughts on this game? Truthfully, I mean, both teams are trash.
This is the desperation poll, is how I feel about it. I mean, if the Jets win, Miami's firing their head coach and going from there. But I don't think the Jets are even close to a lock for a win. I genuinely am just like, I'm gonna watch the Monday night game and go like,
Yeah, we'll see.
and I don't want that to be a cop out, but I'm just like, this team sucks. That team sucks. I don't know what's gonna happen. Glenn won't lose his job if they lose to the Dolphins.
No, Glenn's going to be with us for 2 to 3 years. Where does he keep going? I was literally just about to bring him in again. He is killing me. Honest Abe is killing me in that green room right now.
But I just, again, I feel like this whole season for the Jets is just life goes on.
All right, Abe, can I bring you in, or are you going to come back out? Give me a thumbs up if you think I can bring you in.
So
I can't see anything. I don't even know if he can hear me. Let's see, because I'd like him to help answer this question that Ali brings in. Abe,
what the fuck is this?
Guys, I am trying to figure out this computer thing going on.
Are you in a fucking storage unit?
It sounds like there's a transformer in your room.
I'm trying to figure something out right now.
Okay, I'll bring you out. Try to figure. I'll bring you back in. Believe me, I want to talk to you, but I can't have the transformer noise going in
the
here.
hell?
I don't know. That was scary. It was like demonic. What was
going
on?
I don't even know. Like, I mean, honestly, if the Jets win, great. But so what? If the Jets lose, so what? Like, I mean, honestly, this is one of those games where there are no consequences. I know that sounds bad, but if they lose, it means nothing. If they win, it also means nothing.
Well, the only problem with that, Maddie, is there is a chance we get okay, if the Jets are going to prove themselves to be any bit of a decent team, and I don't mean a great team, but if they have any dreams of getting more wins than last season, let's say 6, 7, 8 wins, it would have to start here.
Start tonight. No, I agree.
Because the schedule has a good little grouping coming up here. Miami, then Dallas, then granted the Broncos, but they're not as tough as they look to be. And then the Panthers. We could feasibly have 3 wins coming up if this team wants to try to prove itself.
This team won't, though.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you.
You know what I mean?
I'm saying that if they're going to make
that's what I mean. Like, in the reality spectrum of things, like, I'm watching this game, but to the Monday night game, its outcome couldn't matter less. And I hate that that's the truth, but it's a fact. This team cheeks. Dolphins cheeks. And it doesn't matter. So one team will be 1 and the other team will be 0 and then it'll be like another 6 weeks before a win.
We'll see.
I just don't.
It remains to be seen. Here's how I look at it. I'm going to go with what I'm assuming is in the comments. I don't have the comments up on my screen right now, but we'll get back to them, folks. My point is that I'm actually going to pick the Jets. And the only reason I'm doing that is because I think both teams are trash, but Miami is on this disgusting decline. The Jets aren't on a decline. They're as sucky as they were last year. They're as sucky as they were the year before.
Miami is crashing into the mountain. The Jets have already crashed into the mountain.
Yeah, exactly. And anything. There's only one way for the Jets to go, and that's up. They may not, but that's only one way to go.
Yeah,
Miami
they
can still
can't
crash
get
and burn.
worse.
Not only that, but the one thing that the Dolphins would have usually over the Jets, if they were both equal, is that the visitor side is in the sun in that Miami heat, and that's going to wear you down. It's at night. Doesn't apply. So I'm going to go ahead and be as confident as I can be in saying that I'm taking the New York Jets by maybe 3-6 points, somewhere in there, 3-7, somewhere in there. But the New York Jets will win the game, and I hope you guys are happy in the comments when I get back to them. But Ali, this rivalry in Maddie and my lifetime, you need to look up what the Dolphins did and Don Shula did in 1982 in the AFC Championship game. They let the field stay waterlogged and just gross because the Jets had a passing advantage. You can't pass. You really can't pass in that kind. It was soup. The field was soup. Also, the Jets were a faster team, so that immediately made it more, even. They screwed us over. Now, once again, we lost the game. But it was because of petty bullshit coming from Don Shula and the Miami Dolphins. Cut to 1994, a game I was at. If you haven't heard of the famous Marino fake spike, the Jets hadn't been near sniffing first place in a decade, probably. I don't know, almost a decade. And the Jets were up. This was like week, 5, 6, 7 in the season. And if the Jets beat Miami, they tied them and took the lead in the division because of the tiebreaker for beating them. At halftime, it was party in the concourse of Giant Stadium. The Jets were winning like 23-3 or 23-7 or 23-0. It was like some ridiculous score. And it was like a celebration. Slowly, the Dolphins come back. And then with like 22 seconds left on the clock, they get the ball down to like the 5-yard line, 4-yard line, somewhere in there. And Marino's running up, spike the ball, stop the clock, spike the ball. He runs up. He kind of looks at his receiver, hikes the ball. Most of the players on the Jets and most of the players on the Dolphins just stood up and stared. Marino just tossed it into the end zone. Touchdown. Dolphins win in the last 22 seconds of the game. And that was one of the scariest moments I've ever been in Giant Stadium. Jets fans were pissed, throwing garbage cans, tipping trash, throwing bottles, fighting Dolphins fans. Like it was bedlam. It was a melee. And it goes on and on and on. The fact that we could have had Dan Marino, we could have drafted Dan Marino, but instead we drafted Ken O'Brien. And once again, O'Brien was a great quarterback. I loved watching O'Brien. Go watch some of the duels between Dan Marino and Kenny O'Brien in the 80s.
Oh, they were great.
Yeah. Like Ali, I'm sorry I took this moment off, guys. Please all hit that like button for that Jets Miami quick history. But it goes on from there. Look at the Monday Night Miracle. I mean, one of the greatest games in the history of sports. Vinny Testaverde threw for like 4 touchdowns in the fourth quarter to come back and win that game. So those are things you need to look up, Ali. Look up those things. Am I missing anything, Maddie?
I actually think that was a very, very competent explanation of our rivalry. That was really good.
Thank you.
I want to fuck with him, but I'm like, no, that was pretty good.
Scott Black says 2 is 400 yards and 4 picks. Does that give the Jets the game? I say it does.
I don't know about 400 yards, but 4 picks might be a real deal.
Jets 0-4. YouTube user. He's a Dolphins fan, folks. Scott Black and YouTube user popping in here. Namath gets drunk and kisses a commentator. That doesn't have anything to do.
I have no problem with that.
No, not only do I not have a problem with it, but that doesn't have anything to do with the Jets Miami rivalry. But because he brought it up, I have no problem doing this and doing this.
I want to kiss you.
There we go. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. You're a hero to us all. You're a hero to me and a hero to us all. That's what I will say. Trying to catch up here in the comment section. Richard coming in with 199. Hell yeah, you get the Jets champ, buddy. First super chat of the night. Jets. Richard coming in with 199 says they're a three-way tie in the jersey poll. Wow. Guys, please let me know what jersey I need to wear. Like I said, I was leading towards Favre just because I haven't worn it since Favre played. And have the Jets been good? Not really. So I was like, maybe there's something left in that jersey, but I am letting you guys pick. I let my daughters pick. I let Ricky NY pick. Now it's up to you guys. I just ask that you hit that like button. I can't wait to hear your Monday night blow up.
Probably.
There's a good chance that's coming.
Although here is not spelled that way, retard.
Wear the Vinny. Laces out. Yeah, Marino. Fucked over Ray Finkel.
R.I.P. Ray Finkel.
Yep. Or as we now know him, Lois Einhorn. I'm just checking the chat to see who's in here. Michael Lando, channel member. I'll always try to get to your comments.
My man Michael, that's our boy.
It goes back to Super Bowl III when the Jets embarrassed Shula. That's true. That's true, Ali. Shula was the coach of the Baltimore Colts at the time. And he was like, him and the Colts, man, they were considered probably the best, if not
they were
one
the
of
best team.
teams.
They were the powerhouse. They were unstoppable.
And the Jets were this little AFL team. Oh, we're going to win. We guarantee it. And they came out and they dominated.
They beat their
game.
asses. Loved it.
They knew exactly how to pick up the blitz. They were a big blitzing team, the Baltimore Colts, and Namath would just check it down, and he just kept frustrating the shit out of them. You could see the frustration on the Colts.
I mean, he started frustrating them before the game. Like, he started running his mouth, getting those guys wound up. Like, Namath was amazing. He did so much for that team.
No, I'm not disagreeing with that. He is overrated when it comes to stats, but he won the greatest Super Bowl of all time. The Dolphins and the Broncos and the Chiefs and the Jets and all that. None of you would exist if it weren't for that game. And like straight up.
I love how you're using my argument.
Go ahead, Maddie. Tell everybody.
No, that's exactly what I've said. But I have to say your voice stronger. Be the mouthpiece. Take the reins. Be the man.
I've talked a lot tonight, Maddie. You can please.
No,
tell me your
actually. I'm really enjoying you going off. It's actually been really cool because you're making great points. You're hitting all the high notes. Like, I'm kind of enjoying it. I'm just like, oh, let Mike run the show. I could just sit here and enjoy. It's all good.
Valerie, yeah, we won the most important Super Bowl. I want to see Lexi fight Mike. We don't fight. We're a tag team. So we'll take on YouTube users.
This is not the fucking pro wrestling bullshit. Like,
well, we could take on YouTube user and Scott Black.
Yeah, then I'm down. I'm your Huckleberry. Let's roll.
Hey, Dolphin fan, you want a belt to ass again? Oh, Colts fan coming in. Shit.
Bruce, I like Bruce. Bruce is a spitfire, man. He is ready to rock and roll.
If you want my opinion, we're the Testaverde. We're going to try this again. Abe, should I try? All right, here we go. Honest Abe, what's up?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but you just, okay.
Yeah,
there you go. Keep it landscape.
That's what dude. I've tried 2 different computers. The first one was so lagging that I heard every 4th word you guys were saying. I went up there, grabbed a different laptop, and then I heard you guys talking like Optimus Prime in slow motion. And I was like, I don't know what the hell's going on here. So I was like, all right, I guess back to the phone we go.
Well, I can't figure out if you're in the AV room at the high school or the 8mm snuff room.
Both?
Okay, fair enough. Cool. Just asking.
Wow, a snuff room in a high school AV room?
Hey, you know what? You got to improvise.
My phone keeps blacking out because I just like not reading that something's going on, so it just like goes black every few seconds.
I just think it's cool to see you not in your car.
Yeah, my wife's out of town.
There you go.
It's been a wonderful day.
I got that coming for the next 4 days. My wife and the girls are going with the in-laws to Cape Cod. It's going to be sweet. Honest Abe, tell us your thoughts on the game. Although it looks like you're frozen again.
That is the best Frozen picture ever. He literally looks like he's just been cornered by the town.
Oh, there you Okay, Abe, give us your thoughts. What do you think's happening Monday night?
I think we pull this out. I think Miami sucks. Like I know that they played well against Buffalo, and that's great and all. But I mean, the Jets played ball with Pittsburgh. The Jets played ball this past week with Tampa. At least they played the fourth quarter with them. I mean, fuck it. Why not? You know, why not us? We're not going 0-17. Realistically, that's not happening. You get Fields back against a really, really bad team in Miami. Like, why not us? Why can't we win this game?
I agree with you. I think we have just as much of a chance of winning the game as the Dolphins do. But I mean, I don't. First off, let me make this clear. I don't think having Fields back makes any difference whatsoever. I'll be honest. I could take either one. I was ready to go into the season before we signed Fields. I was ready to go into the season with Tyrod. It didn't bother me. So, I mean, what are your thoughts? You think Fields makes that much of a difference?
I do, because Fields brings such a different dynamic to the offense. Right? We're Tyrod. Yeah, he's mobile. He's more mobile than what we've had in the past, for sure. But he's not one of these guys that you have to be threatened by each and every snap. Right? Justin Fields, every snap, whether it's a designed run for him or he gets out of the pocket, can take it 60 yards on the run at any given moment. And you have to account for that as a defense. Where Tyrod is, he can move around if needed, but he, at this point in his career, is more in the pocket than outside the pocket than anything. Now, I know he did run some, but he's not. Look, if Tyrod's beating you on the ground, like, you got much bigger issues for your organization.
All right, I just want to stop in the middle of this because the comment came up. Ryan Reese says, I have my Jets jersey, hat, and ticket ready. Get the fuck out of here. You're not a Jets fan. You are a 100% fucking salad bar fan. You just pick up whatever jersey is going on. You're full of shit. And I like you, but fuck right off with the I'm a Jets fan on Monday night because I don't like the fucking Dolphins bullshit. Fuck that. You know, Will Smith don't have to rap in his or have to cuss in his raps, but I do. So fuck him and fuck you too. You are a fucking poser. Fuck right off.
What I will say on that nice note is that
fuck that. There's nothing nice about it.
I know that was
real.
It was being sarcastic, Maddie.
Heck, your neck, Wu-Tang.
What I will say is the problem I see, Abe, and then we will address Laker Nation's comment. As a matter of fact, I'll let Maddie, because he's told everybody several times what we would do, but I'll let him take this one. But the problem I see with Fields and all this, whatever, is with Fields and with Tyrod, the offense. I mean, it's basically, option out, you run or throw the ball, and the Bucs had that number the entire game. The Bills, they had that number the entire game. So, that's Fields' biggest strength is his option to run. And every team knows that. And the good teams are going to play that. And they're going to force Justin Fields or Tyrod Taylor to throw the ball, because neither are like throwing quarterbacks. Neither are Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thoughts on that, Abe.
I hear you. They're not going to be the elite pocket passers, but Justin Fields is elite on the run. And I don't think there's any question that. I think he's a running back playing quarterback, ultimately. I don't think he's the greatest quarterback out there, but he's elite on the run and changes the entire landscape of what an offense looks like. You have to account for him on every snap. He's another guy that has to be tackled. If you rush him, if you rush him straight through, he's going to run outside. If you try and create edges, he's going to move up in the pocket. That's who he is as a quarterback. And honestly, like, the offense that we're built with, you need that guy. We don't have the receivers for a drop back pocket pass. Like, look at Mahomes, right? Mahomes, to me, is the greatest quarterback I've seen in my lifetime. Just from a pure court, like, just the uniqueness and everything he can do. Like, yeah, Peyton Manning, great in the pocket, probably the best ever. Brady can fuck himself, but obviously he did what he did. Mahomes, just every aspect of his game is just elite to me. Look what he's doing now with almost no receivers. Even he's looking pedestrian. So what's going to happen to a Jets organization that has no quarterback play when you take the only receiver as Garrett Wilson? You have guys that you've never even heard of as your number 2 and 3 receivers.
Yeah.
No pocket passing quarterback is going to look good with that. You need to have that freak athlete, which Justin Fields is, back there and be a run heavy. And it doesn't have to be a Rex Ryan ground and pound offense, right? It can be a more unique, more explosive offense because of the rushing ability from Justin Fields.
I will say this. I think you're playing it fast and loose with the term freak athlete and using it for Justin Fields. He's a great running quarterback, but everything else seems hard. He can't, it doesn't seem like he can make his reads well. Once he's off his first wide receiver, it seems like he's completely flustered and confused, and he doesn't have the greatest passing ability. So all he is a threat to run the ball. And you're right. It is another guy that you have to worry about tackling past the line of scrimmage. A lot of quarterbacks, you don't need to worry about that. We didn't need to worry about that when we had Aaron Rodgers on the team. He's not running the ball all over the place. But I don't know. I still think the Jets can beat the Dolphins. Now, Maddie, real quick, let Laker Nation know. We've talked about this on the show before. Let Laker Nation know what we are going to be doing and how we are going to be acting if the Jets win the Super Bowl. Go ahead.
We will be absolutely intolerable. It will be an absolute nightmare. And we will gatekeep the ever-loving crap out of it too.
Oh yeah, we'll know the real Jets fans.
You and your brand new ass whatever quarterback jersey you're wearing that day. Oh fuck you! We will descend on you like a hornet's nest because. You know, you if you show up to the party and you're not wearing something circa like 2009 or before, you can fuck right off.
I think the actual oldest jersey that I have a Klecko, but I bought it recently. Well, back in the day, I had that 99 Gastineau where it said like Jets on the front and it was like more mesh. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you remember those jerseys from like the 80s?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. I had that, but the oldest jersey that I physically own, that I wore, that I have pictures of me at the game during the season wearing, is my 75th anniversary Boomer Esiason jersey, which barely fits around my gut now. But I'll tell you right now, that's the jersey I'll be wearing.
Here, so I just literally ordered these stickers for my water bottle. Like, go Jets, love it.
Nice.
Little cheerleader action.
Can you hold that back up again? Because I could barely see it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Love them.
Okay. Yeah, dude, that's sweet.
I was like, dude, that's a little hope for us.
Yeah, I thought you were the one. Were you the one who said you didn't need the Jets to have cheerleaders? I want the
I
crew back.
I don't need them to have cheerleaders, but I can take a little wink and a nod.
I'm getting video and pictures of the I swear of the flight crew. We need it. What do you think, Abe? Are you for or against the flight crew?
No, give me football, damn it.
Yeah, I agreed. But here's the thing. So actually, I was going to bring this up. I talked to Tom O'Brien, who was formerly of the Goddamn Jets podcast, about coming on for being a guest. I was going to hit you up off camera. But another one of their co-hosts who the podcast they did has folded, but she was a member of the flight crew. So I'm going to reach out to her and see if she would join us for an episode.
Please.
Yeah, no, she's cool as shit.
As long as she doesn't mind me simping, because that's what's going to end up happening.
Yeah, I'm not even going to say that. But,
I won't do that.
But yeah, so, again, though, I really feel like Jets fans are kind of like, can we just have some wins, some good seasons before we give a shit about some cheerleaders? Like, dude, I think Abe and I are agreed on that.
No, but what the fuck, man? What do we have anymore?
Nice, but you know what? I don't give a shit, man. I want touchdowns, not booty cheeks.
I'll take both.
I will take touchdowns because I don't think both is an option.
Can hypnosis be used to cure Ryan's Jets addiction?
If it can, sign me up, because boy howdy, I'd be happy about that.
All right. Let's see here. Just going through here, just checking some of these things before, because we're going to get into the picks for this week.
Before we do, I got to step away for a couple of seconds. Rivalry's mom is downstairs asking to be let out, so I have to go put her in the yard and then put some water on her dish. But I'll be right back. You and Abe hold the fort, okay?
No problem.
Like the
All
good
right.
old days.
It's like Jets Uncovered is back. What do you
go.
do you have that microphone hooked into your phone?
No, it's through Bluetooth through my Roadcaster.
Oh, okay. All right. Because you okay, so you sounded better before, but you had this Optimus Prime, like I said, Transformer thing going on. But now you're clear and I can hear you, but it's a little muffled, but it's still, I can hear you. I can hear you fine. It's just a little bit different than obviously me or Maddie's mics.
I apologize. I'm trying. I'm really trying my best here.
No, I appreciate it. I love the fact that you're in the studio, ready to go. All that stuff. Hey man, what do you think of Thursday Night Football? Sam Darnold still looking like a beast.
Dude,
like what the fuck?
Honestly, being a quarterback being drafted by the Jets is probably the greatest thing one person can do for their career. They just have to wait a couple years to get out of here and then go somewhere else, and all of a sudden they'll be a legitimate quarterback. But all it takes is being drafted by the Jets.
Yeah, you get drafted by the Jets, you suck hard for like 3-4 seasons, you go somewhere else, then you hang out for a year or two, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're look at Geno, look at Sam. I mean, the list goes on and on. I'm waiting
Zach
for
Wilson.
I'm
Zach
waiting
Wilson's
for
about
it.
to win Super Bowl. I know it.
Well, that's what I'm scared of. I'm scared of them. I'm scared of the Jets lighting up the Dolphins, and then in the second half they pull Tua, and then they put in Zach Wilson, and Wilson stages a comeback and wins the game. I am just that's the Jets' luck, man.
The worst part is that I know it's going to happen.
Oh God, please no.
Because I don't even know anymore with this team.
Let's see here.
They just have me so lost.
Independent Aquaman comes in and says your Jets are better coached than the Fish are. So between the two loser teams, your Jets may win if his players execute what he taught them. Go Lions. And hey, people don't know. If you don't know, Honest Abe is up in Detroit. That's where his home studio is.
That is. I live right outside I live in the Detroit suburbs, as they say, in the Metro Detroit area. With the family out here.
Oh, go ahead.
Dude, the lines are real. The lines are real. I can tell you that.
Yeah, well, that first game was a little scary, but then all of a sudden they came on huge. They came on strong.
Yeah, when you can go into Baltimore and do that, yeah, that's a good team, and it's so weird how things fluctuate so much. Like the NFC's tough right now. Like it's super top heavy, right? Philly, Green Bay, Detroit. That's probably it as real contenders. I don't see Tampa Bay being that team. I don't see San Francisco
Tampa
being
Bay
that
could be
team.
one of those. Tampa Bay could be one of those, like them. Even the Vikings could be like this dark horse team that I feel like comes. You think they're going to be like mid. And then all of a sudden, like at the end of the year, you're like, wow, holy shit. Like, remember the Browns like 2 seasons ago?
Well, hell, the Vikings last year were like, what, 14-2 at one point?
Oh, that exactly. Yeah.
And they suck.
The Lions are going to steamroll my Steelers. We will see. Real quick, he says, while you're briefly off topic to my team, Dan repeatedly has treated the first two regular season games as his 5th and 6th preseason game. Well, he only looked bad in the first one.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys, there's nothing to be ashamed about. If you guys would have continued to suck, obviously everybody would be hitting the panic button. Yeah. But like that, you guys have been scoring like crazy. The offense has looked incredible.
Look, honestly, a lot of it, what it comes down to is offensive line play and the running game. Offensive line play, the running game, and having a guy like Jared Goff, who I'm not a big Goff guy. I don't think he's that talented, but just being able to run the system. Here's the system we run, and that's why I wanted Tanner Ekstrom to do for the Jets. Come in here and say, this is what my team's strengths are. I'm going to build a system around that, right? If if the Lions' offense was predicated based off what the Jets do right now, they wouldn't be very good because Goff can't run the ball like that. So similarly with what the Jets need to do, they build their offense based off of what is best for their guys and let them just run with it.
Absolutely. All right, Maddie's back. So let's whip through this. Let's whip through week 2 picks, and then we can get to the intermission report and Mike and Maddie's top 5. Like I said, which will have a little bit of a it'll be a little different now.
Before we hit the week 2 picks, I have one thing to address with Sean, who's not here.
Okay.
And again, I love Sean, and I would happily say this to his face. Sean retweeted some bullshit on Twitter about a guy who was like, yeah, I'm friends with Charlie Kirk, and now I'm come to Christ and crying or whatever. Listen to me. The right cannot retweet bullshit just like the left can't. That shit didn't happen. So what I'm going to say to my boy Sean is bullshit is bullshit. Stop retweeting crap that you know is fake.
Yeah, it's like when a person was like, yeah, you're not going to believe what my 5-year-old daughter said yesterday.
Yeah,
she said
she
that
totally solved the fucking amalgam of like Jesus and like, no. I love Sean. But again, he tweeted some bullshit from our side of the aisle that's nonsense. I will stand up against that too. And I hope Sean comes on because I will say it to his fucking face. America. Let's do picks.
All right, here we go. Let's see here. How do we get this going here?
I don't even like sports. And poor Sean, dude. I love Sean, but he has made the very, very, very big mistake of like tweeting WNBA shit. And I have a lot of free time, and I have not been kind to him.
No, well, you're always shitting on what he is with his WNBA and his wrestling and all that stuff. You're just
I'm sorry, but gay shit's gay.
All right, let's do this so we can Maddie can be here for the top 5.
I'm actually going to be here for a little longer.
Oh, terrific.
Yeah.
All right. So then, okay. So tomorrow, at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, the Vikings I don't know where this game is. Is this London?
I think
Dublin.
it's like
Dublin, Ireland. Nice.
We've all heard the story about how I found out I was Irish. Our type of shirt.
Because you
just look in a mirror.
No.
He couldn't.
Actually, all right, you're not safe either. No. All right, fine, fuck faces. We're gonna have this story. So for my whole life, my dad said, "Oh yeah, on your mom's side, you're Russian and you're this and you're that. On our side, we're 100% Swedish," which made sense because we're pretty chill, we're very good looking, and so right like 4 days before my 43rd birthday. And let me stop right here. I have talked so much shit to my friends from Ireland and of Irish descent. They're like, haha, small dick, haha, useless drunks, blah, blah, blah. My dad calls me up. I kid you not. And he goes, hey, there's a package coming for you today. And by the way, I took one of those 23andMe tests, and we're not Swedish at all. We're 98% Irish.
Which once again, I know Abe said it, but both of you we could have just told you that. You didn't need your 23andMe.
I look just as Swedish as I do Irish, so fuck you and fuck him too.
Hey Maddie, I got news for you. I'm a Jew.
Hey, okay, first of all,
and I could have told you that too.
You know what? Okay, hold on. Before we move any more forward, there is no bigger ally to that community than myself and Mike.
Oh no, I'm just saying, like
I just want that out there. I am
looking at me.
Which gives us leeway to make jokes.
No, yeah. I don't even make jokes. Here's the thing. I literally don't shave on Saturdays to respect your Sabbath.
Which is crazy because I do.
That's fine. But to me, my Jewish friends, like I love my Jewish friends, including you, even though, like, let's be honest.
Maddie's playing both sides of the coin. So when he goes,
Abe and I are totally frenemies. Like, if they ever have a reality show, Abe and I will be backstabbing the shit out of each other. I'm kidding, bro. You know I love you. But no, I love my Jewish friends. But so anyway, so my dad calls me. He's like, yeah, we're Irish. And I'm like, fuck. Do you understand how many people I have to tell this to that are never going to let me live this down?
Because didn't you spend like your high school days or something trashing the Irish or something? As friends?
No, not just my high school days, my college days, my 20s, and my 30s. Okay, I
Ridiculous.
talked so much shit to my Irish friends. Meanwhile, I'm like going, I guess it explains the small dick and the love of House of Pain. But
yeah, there you go.
But that's how I found out that I was Irish. So,
All right, well, let's do the NFL scores.
let's do it.
We already had people making their picks, like Valerie in the chat. So, guys, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up if you are new in here, and subscribe if you're really new. But if you've just joined us, please hit that thumbs up button. It really does help in the algorithms.
Or if you're Ryan Reed, just fuck off.
So, Vikings, Steelers looking to be the home team, which means absolutely nothing in Ireland.
Yeah, absolutely zero effect.
Nothing. Let's start with Abe. Abe, who do you got?
I got the Vikings. I think the Steelers are garbage.
Maddie?
I got the Steelers because I think they're both garbage. I just think that the Steelers will just pull it out, but I wouldn't be shocked if the Vikings won either.
Yeah, that's three of us. I think the Vikings are going to take this one. I think the Steelers are a decent team, but I think they're a decent team that will beat the teams that they should beat, like the Jets and the Patriots. But they're not going to be beating. Yeah,
they're nothing to write home about. I mean, and I'm not a Steelers hater. I just, okay, fine, live your life, play your game, whatever.
Oh boy,
I'm sorry, Independent Aquaman. I was told that, and apparently it's a fact. I'm so screwed. Believe me, I've got an innie, so it's like that episode of South Park with Butters where you have to coax it out. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, Aquaman. I don't have time to keep putting up polls when we're going to be hopefully ripping through this pretty quickly. So just what I usually do is let you guys put your picks in the comments section, and after we go through each game, I'll pop up what your thoughts were. Usually that's how we do it. But okay, so we got the Vikings and the Steelers. We all picked the Vikings. Then we moved to the 1 o'clock games.
No, I picked the Steelers.
I'm sorry. Oh, you picked the Steelers? I thought you said I could see the Vikings winning.
No, I said I wouldn't be shocked if the Vikings won.
Okay.
Like, it's very close, so I'm taking the Steelers just because, but I wouldn't be shocked either way.
Okay, so we got 2-1 Vikings. Tomorrow we start the 1 o'clock games. The Titans taking on the Texans. I'll go first on this one. This is the one where the Strouds can hopefully right their ship. I'm taking the Texans. Maddie, what do you got?
I'm taking the Texans, but like if the Jets weren't playing the Dolphins on Monday night, this would be the toilet bowl.
Oh, absolutely. The Texans have just gone down every year.
I might actually watch this game like out of morbid curiosity, like if you were watching it like an F1 race and you knew there was going to be a crash.
What do you got, Abe?
I got the Texans. I think that the Texans' record isn't who they are. I think they're better than 0-3, while the Titans, they stink. Titans are just terrible. Well, I think the Texans won the division the last 2 seasons. Like I think they have a quality team. Their offensive line is garbage, but I mean the Titans might have the number 1 overall pick again this year.
Yeah, the Texans are like a good gun sinking in quicksand. They can right their ship.
Aquaman is picking the Steelers on that previous game.
I like Aquaman.
And then says Texans due to it being at home.
Hey, Aquaman, where you stay at, bro?
Yeah, dude.
Where you staying at?
Yeah, where you from? What part of the country? And
did he say he was Detroit?
He's a Lions fan. He's a Lions fan. I'm assuming he's a he.
All I know is Aquaman. You better be in this chat more often, like in the coming weeks, because I
don't like the fact that Honest Abe assumed his gender.
Yeah.
So
I just want to. Okay, because I just want to know if I say to Aquaman, "What up, though?" Does he understand what I'm saying?
Oh, is that like Detroit slang?
It's a Detroit thing. Yeah,
that's some Paige Kennedy shit.
I'll tell you what, Aquaman. If you hang in here long enough, eventually Grant will show up, and he's another Canadian, and you guys can talk a boot.
So I got to back my boy Grant. He's an Ontario boy.
All right. Then we move to wow, this is a 1 o'clock game. I would have figured it'd be a 4 o'clock game. Or at least the Sunday night game. Eagles heading into Tampa Bay to take on the Buccaneers. Both teams looking pretty strong this season. Who do you got, Abe?
The Eagles for sure. The Buccaneers are 3-0, but they're the weakest 3-0 team in all of football. Like they're going to be one of those teams. Like Minnesota was 14-2 last year because they won all those 1-score games. but just weren't a good team. It's the exact same thing with the Bucks. I mean, were you really trusting Todd Bowles to be a good head coach? Get the fuck out of here.
I'm also going to go Eagles, although I do picture the Bucks winning their division, which is not hard, and making the playoffs.
That's going to be by default. That's going to be by default because the rest of the division sucks.
Yes. But yeah, you got to go the Eagles. The Eagles are a much stronger team, although the Rams really took them to task. And the Rams are looking legit. That one loss on their record they're a great team. Maddie, who do you got? Eagles or Bucks?
Oh, Eagles 100%. I don't want to parrot everything Abe just said, but he's 100% right.
Of course I am.
Okay, shut up, man. I'm trying to give you some love. No, Abe's 100% right. This team is literally a team that is, how many weeks in a row are they going to weasel their way into a last score win? The Buccaneers are 100% paper tigers. The Eagles are still a legit franchise, and I think the Eagles will take them down real hard.
This one, I feel like this one is an easy pick. I mean, I'll go first. It's the Panthers heading into New England to take on the Patriots. The Patriots are not a great team. I think them and the Jets and the Dolphins are all going to be at the bottom of the barrel. This is going to be the easiest AFC East win the Bills have ever had, ever. But the Patriots are better than the Panthers. I'm taking the Patriots. Maddie, who do you got?
I'm actually going to pick the Panthers.
Okay.
I don't even have
everyone's due, right? Everyone's due.
I'm like the Panthers. They've got to be sick of eating shit sandwiches. They're going to show up, and I feel like the Patriots are just. I think the Panthers will do it, but that doesn't mean the Panthers are a good team. You know what I mean? Like they're just ready to go out and get something, but the Panthers still suck. The Patriots still suck, but I'm going to take the Panthers by like 2.5. If I was in Vegas, it's Panthers by 2.5.
And what do you got, Abe?
Logic tells me that the Panthers should win this game after beating the Falcons 30-0 last week. And because they did that, I'm taking the Patriots because they're not going to do that 2 weeks in a row.
It's a fair assessment.
All right, well then let's move on. Here we go. Another Patriots barely close game. Bryce Young sucks. Well, he hasn't proven anything yet. Once again, we'll see. He's on a shit team. What can you do? It's like, whatever. Moving along, we got the Chargers heading into MetLife Stadium to take on the Jackson Dart-led New York Giants. I'm going to say this right now. I think it's a huge mistake for the New York Giants to be starting Jackson Dart this early. Their season lightens up. They have the hardest schedule in the league. Their season lightens up, in the last third. And that's where you put in Jackson Dart. I don't want them to screw this up, I've said this a million times, make the same mistake the Jets made with Sam Darnold and Zach Wilson and rushing him out there too quick. Russell Wilson had a great game against the Dallas Cowboys. And if anybody's going to get beaten down by these tough games, let it be Russell Wilson. He's in the twilight of his career. Save Jackson Dart. The Chargers are winning this game. Abe, what do you got?
The Chargers are winning this game big, but I don't agree with you, Mike. I think that the reason they're bringing Jackson Dart in now is because Brian Daboll's trying to save his job. Correct. Because they brought Russell Wilson in to try and be like, hey, we can probably win more games with this guy. A few more games, make it look better. But at this point, he's showing that they can't win anything at all. So let's bring in the kid and then let's sell it to ownership as, hey, we're on a rookie quarterback now. You got to give us another year to try and work with this kid to improve our roster.
So, but you're taking the Chargers.
Oh, by a million, yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. Daboll's doing it, but once again, is that selfish? He's not going to keep his job. There's no way Jackson Dart saves the season enough for Daboll to keep his job. It's just not in the cards. So it's like, I feel like it's selfish and it could possibly hurt the kid's confidence going forward to put him in there against teams like the Chargers and the Eagles and all these teams that are coming up. I just think that's a huge mistake. Maddie, who do you got?
No one is going to like what I have to say right now. I think the Giants win this game. I think that the Chargers come in overconfident. I think that the Giants stun the Chargers and then don't win shit for like another 6 weeks. But I think that this is, and I hate the term trap game. I loathe that saying.
Yeah, but it happens.
But I think this is exactly that. I think the Giants at home get the win, and then they'll get another win until like week 12. But I'm going to take the Giants.
It'll puff up their fans. Everyone will be like,
Yeah,
Jackson,
it's false hope, and they're
Yeah.
going to think that, they're hot shit on a stick. And then 3 losses later, they'll remember their cold diarrhea in a cone. But I'm going to take the Giants on this one. And believe me, if I'm wrong, I'm happy to fucking eat it. But I just feel like the Giants are going to come out, stun the Chargers, and then it's going to be the rest of the season is going to be a nightmare. This will be the highlight of the Giants season.
You think the Chargers are still upset about the whole Eli Manning thing?
I would be.
That was a real cock move. All right, then you got, oh God, this is going to be just a.
Do we even have to address this game?
This is going to be.
This isn't real life. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and call it. All 3 of us. Bills by like 40.
Yeah, here, let's make it this to make it interesting. How much do the Bills win by, Maddie? Are you saying 40?
Not by 40. I said the Bills win by at least 20.
I say the Bills win by 27.
Okay.
What do you about it, you, Abe?
I think Josh Allen, James Cook, all those guys, none of them play the fourth quarter. Saints score a couple garbage time touchdowns to cover Bills by 14.
Wow, you got them covering.
Yeah, got them covering. I mean, that's a big spread.
I will say this though. So I was looking at the games, and of all the games I'm gonna watch tomorrow, because I have the ticket now, I am gonna actually watch this game.
If I have the choice, I'd watch. I'm gonna watch the Giants. I am very interested to see what Jackson Dart does.
I don't care about the Giants. I just don't. I know you have a soft spot in your heart for them, and I respect that. I'd rather watch a division rival, because what if the Saints come out and stun them? How fucking cool would that be?
You can watch the highlights.
I don't think it'll happen, but I can have the game on while I'm playing like a video game or doing whatever.
Then you have the Redskins going into Atlanta to play the Falcons. The Falcons just look like shit. They couldn't even score. They had like 4 first downs the entire game, something weird like that. I got to go Redskins on this one. Abe, what do you got?
I got Atlanta. I think they come back strong after getting absolutely embarrassed. Washington's missing their top quarterback and their top receiver. I think that they're a week away from getting healthier. So give me Atlanta here.
And Maddie?
I'm taking the Redskins, but I like what Abe has to say. I think it's going to be close. I think it'll be less than a score game. It'll be like by 3. Because I do think that the Falcons are better than people think, but I still think that the Redskins are just generally better.
This is the last 1 o'clock game on the schedule here. You got the Browns heading into Detroit to take on the Lions. You know what? We'll go to Mr. Detroit himself. Abe, what do you got?
Hey, look, Cleveland beat Green Bay in Green Bay last week, and that was a shock.
It was,
but I mean, there's no chance. Like, realistically, there's no shot. No shot Cleveland does it 2 weeks in a row.
Imagine though.
Dude,
think about that. The Browns go in and shock the Packers and the Lions away.
This city would catch on fire again, and my work life would be a shit show for the entire week.
I'm gonna agree with you. It's the Lions. The Browns aren't doing this twice, and it's in Detroit. The Lions are on fire. Lions are winning. Maddie?
Taking the Browns. I have seen The Crow, and get ready for Devil's Night Part 2 there, brother.
Okay, correction. It wasn't. Both games weren't away. Thank you, Laker Nation.
I'm only taking the Browns to just kind of be argumentative, and the fact is that I would like to see the Browns build on that they beat Green Bay. I think they can. I think the Lions have taken a step back this season. But again, I'm not sold on it. I would not put money on it. I'm just going to pick the Browns. Just more likely than not to, if they pull it off, I look smart. But I do think that the Browns have some balls. They've got some moxie. I think that the Browns could beat the Lions, and I'm just taking them because you two took the Lions.
All right, well, here we go. I think there's two really competitive games, or two at least really interesting games to watch this week, and this is one of them. You have Indiana Jones and the Indianapolis Colts heading into LA to take on the Rams. Does the Cinderella storybook season start to derail now for the Colts? Abe, your thoughts?
I'm not a believer in the Colts yet. Can you pull? I'm picking the Rams. Can you pull up the Colts schedule real quick and see who they beat? I know that they beat Miami by 1 billion. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who else they've played off the top of my head. But I think the Rams are real. I think the Rams are real, and I think the Colts are fraud.
Let me look real quick. I'll tell you who they beat. So the Colts beat the Dolphins 33-8 in week 1. Then they beat the Broncos 29-28. And then they beat the Titans 41-20. So yeah, they beat a shitty team in the Titans, but they beat them big. But then they beat a tough team. The Broncos still could be
Yeah, but
considered
the
a tough
Broncos
team.
are not a tough team. Like, they have taken steps back, and if you're a fantasy player, if you have Broncos on your team, it's not a happy place.
All right, let's see here. Maddie, who you taking?
Abe's 100% right. Don't believe in the Colts. Rams will handle this.
And I'll be the different one here.
Okay.
Cinderella season continues. They find a way. Rams are shaken after their loss, and they lose again. The Colts go into LA and beat the Rams. There you go.
We'll see. That'll be a very interesting 2 p.m. game.
2 p.m.
2 p.m. game just sounds stupid.
Yeah, it just sounds
dumb.
dumb.
I live in the best place to watch football.
Disagree.
11 o'clock, 2 o'clock,
no,
6 o'clock.
Nope. 1, 4, 8.
Eat shit. You fall asleep in the second half of the night game.
I don't.
It's
I'm
true.
up till
Yeah, you
I'm
do.
up till 1 in the
Yeah,
morning
you
every
do.
night.
Granddad,
I barely make it to the last game.
That's what I'm saying. Granddad, you fucking have 2 fucking canned margaritas, and then it's like, huh? I'll check the score in the morning. I am living in the best place to watch football.
All right, well, let's move on. We got the Jaguars heading out to San Francisco to play the 49ers. Maddie, who do you got?
Niners, but this game's just whatever. I couldn't care less about this game.
I'm going to pick the Jaguars again.
Are you?
I think I picked them last week. I'm going to pick them again.
I would like to see the Jags win.
Yeah, they're just miserable.
I just feel like the Niners have it. They got home. They're solid. They're okay.
Yeah, I'm going Jaguars. What do you got, Abe?
Yeah, then I got the Niners for sure. Chris McCaffrey going to put up 250 yards this week. Jaguars.
Ooh, yeah, you're probably right.
Ryan says, "Screw you, Abe. Colts are real."
I mean,
Ryan reps the Patriots and the fucking Panthers and the NHL and the Buccaneers, and Ryan's about as real as a fucking $9 bill.
Hey, look, another toilet bowl.
This is Toilet Bowl 3.
Yeah, Bears heading into Las Vegas.
There are 3 straight ass, cheek ass bullshit games this week, and this is the last one.
I think the Bears finally pull this one off. I think the Bears are going to go on a roll now. Let's go Bears. I'm going to go Bears. Hey,
I'm not going to echo that sentiment, but I think the Bears will win, but they're not going to go on a roll. This might be the best game they play all year.
I think this is going to be a pretty fun game, actually.
It'll be. I agree with Abe. It'll be a fun ass game to watch, especially for guys like us that have no vested interest.
Well, some of us do have vested interest because some of us play fantasy football.
Okay, my bad. Apologies.
And that's why this game is going to be a lot of fun to watch.
That's fair.
Give me Pete Carroll against some rookie head coach. I'll take the Raiders.
Okay. I honestly plan on watching this game though, because again, I think it's just going to be a fun, both teams are absolutely dog shit. Like, this is the battle of the vodka drinking cheerleaders from The Water Boy.
Ryan, were you not here earlier when you saw the shirt he's wearing? Maddie?
Ryan can't read, so what this says is Buffalo Bills. This is a reference to The Silence of the Lambs, a movie far too smart for you. But what it is Buffalo Bill in that movie was a serial killer. And when you go ask your mom when she comes home from my house, she'll explain to you about how that works.
Ray, this is one of the games that, if it's on in my market, that I'll be checking out. The Ravens traveling to Kansas City to take on the Chiefs. The Chiefs off a win. Granted, it was
That's
over
a
the
good
Giants. Yeah, this could decide if the Chiefs are still real. Because if the Ravens go into Kansas City and blast them, that will be interesting, and I think it will happen. I'm taking the Ravens over the Chiefs. What do you got, Maddie?
I'm taking the Chiefs because they're at home.
And Abe?
I have the Ravens, but dude, one of these teams is going to be 1-3 with a major uphill battle to climb, which is crazy because they're legitimately two of the three best teams in the entire conference.
Well, are they? That's the question. Maybe they're not. I don't think the Chiefs are what they used to be. I think the Chiefs eke into the playoffs this year.
I think so. I don't see the Chiefs missing the playoffs this year.
No, they're not going to miss the playoffs, but
I don't see them going even to the AFC Championship game, but I think they'll get there.
They're still going to win. I still think that they're going to win their division. The Raiders suck. I don't think that.
You think they're going to beat out the Chargers?
I do. I think
Okay.
the Chargers are frauds. I
don't think the Chargers are frauds. I think the Chargers are scrappy and are gonna get that division by the skin of their teeth. Like they're really gonna get there barely. But I don't think they're frauds.
Well, neither of you guys are big fantasy guys, correct?
I'm not. I can't speak for Mike.
I whenever I play fantasy, I always make it to the final game and either win or lose. I've only played 5 times, 5 seasons in my entire life, but it encapsulates me. I get so it distracts me too much from life. So I'm actually glad I'm not playing this year. But were you referencing?
I don't even like sports. So.
Were you referencing what Sith Happen said there, Abe?
Yeah. So I just wanted to answer that.
That's a good question.
Go ahead.
It's a terrible question because the Dallas Cowboys might be the worst defense in NFL history against fantasy quarterbacks. So to me, despite the fact that Jordan Love had a bad game last week, a lot of that has to do with the Cleveland Browns having a great defense. The Cowboys suck. They are dog shit defense. So give me Jordan Love 100% of the time over Patrick Mahomes this week.
Okay,
it's really not even close.
I want to push back on you a little bit on that because again, I don't play fantasy, but I understand fantasy. I feel like Mahomes might have something really hard to prove this week. Mahomes may come out hungry and have that dog in him. So I think it is a solid question. I just think that you have to look at Mahomes is used to winning. And the fact that he hasn't been lately, like he's not been the Mahomes of the past few years, I genuinely think that I would start Love too. Don't get me wrong. But I think that if you didn't have Love as your backup or on your roster, starting Mahomes is not a bad idea. It's not.
So I'll tell you why. I think the Ravens defense also has a lot to prove this week against Mahomes. The Chiefs offense realistically has not been doing what they're doing because Rashee Rice is out. Xavier Worthy, who might play this week, has been out. Travis Kelce obviously is significantly older. The offensive line has taken a massive hit. And the running game has done absolutely nothing. There's been no threat of the running game. So defenses are playing accordingly to combat that against Mahomes. So in a matchup where, I'm not saying Mahomes is bad by any stretch of the imagination. He's still
no, and I didn't want to imply
Patrick Mahomes. But from a fantasy perspective, Patrick Mahomes has not been the same quarterback he was a couple of years ago. Like a few years ago, 3-4 years ago, Mahomes was the first or second quarterback drafted and the first or second quarterback overall. The last couple of years, he's been borderline top 10 from a fantasy perspective, which is very different than actually under center winning games. Obviously, it's
but
night and day differences.
But the thing is that it's really in a Mahomes versus Love this week. Like you said, it's more of a situation of who do you trust more? Which defense do you trust more? The Dallas Cowboys or the Baltimore Ravens? And I'm sorry, like Abe mentioned earlier, the Dallas Cowboys defense is absolute trash.
No, I trust Baltimore's defense better, 100%.
So
I'm just saying, if you don't have the Love or Mahomes option, I don't think your boat is sunk starting Mahomes.
Sure, I'm not looking to play the waiver wire if I have Mahomes on my roster. And
Right,
realistically,
yeah, 100%.
if you're drafting a top 6 quarterback in fantasy, you're realistically not looking at the waiver wire for guys anyway. You're drafting them with high draft capital. You're going to play them, so I understand that. Most leagues I'm in don't have guys don't have Mahomes and Love on the same roster. But if you're privy to do that,
If you're lucky enough to have that, start Love.
yeah, start
Well, then-
Love 100% this week
And let me ask you guys: are we all picking Packers over Cowboys Sunday Night Football?
by a million.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
All
that's an easy one. I'm sorry.
We've kind of already talked about this, obviously, because this is a Jets channel. But we will reiterate, guys. Monday night. I love that there's 2 Monday night games again. That's bullshit.
I hate that shit.
No, I know it's complete bullshit. But what I like about it in this situation is that I, like you said, if there are those people who like to get to bed at a decent hour, the Jets are an hour earlier.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, if you're gonna have
Hell
a
yeah.
double header, let it be a double header. No fucking football game starts an hour before another one and ends. Start like the Jets game at so it's 5:15 p.m. my
Like
time,
6 and 9.
So start that fucking game at start it at 5 p.m. Eastern. I mean, honestly, if you have to. I know that fucks the rest of the country. But okay, start it at 6. Okay. And then start this game later, because if you really want people to watch both games,
Nobody's watching the Jets Dolphins.
But
Nobody-
my point is, it's
I got
Monday
news.
Night
No one's
Football.
watching Bengals Broncos either.
Yeah, it's not a
No.
hot ticket either. But my point is,
Still
don't
better
expect to
than Jets
dominate the
Dolphins.
fucking dominate the ratings when you have these teams overlapping and shit. This is stupid. I really hate this.
Well, I'm picking the Jets, baby. So, Abe,
I am picking the Jets. This is if we go back a couple months as to our picks, I do believe this is my first Jets win of the season.
and then Maddie.
Picking the Dolphins.
Oh, you scumbag.
Good. Thank you, Maddie.
No, I mean, it's not a hate thing. I think the Jets upset Dallas next week. But I think that this week
Is that really an upset, though?
well, not anymore. At the before the season started, it kind of was, but no, I think the Dolphins win at home. I don't think it's pretty. Don't get me wrong. I'd be thrilled if the Jets win. If the Jets win, I'm going to be walking around like I just fucked the mayor's wife and burned down City Hall. But
You always got the wildest references.
By the way,
read a
Aquaman,
lot, baby.
great to have you in here. We hope to see you
Yeah.
again.
By the way, Aquaman, be a regular, man. You're cool. We like you.
And it's great to see Chris in here. You're a little late, but that's okay.
Yeah,
Good to
Chris,
see
your
you, Chris.
tardiness is being noted of late. By the way.
Yeah, we've noticed. Don't worry
But
about that.
again, don't get me wrong. I'm not rooting against the Jets. I just feel like the Dolphins. Look, I'm sorry, but this Jets team has shown me nothing but inadequacy, undisciplined play, turnovers, and jackassery. And I'm sorry, but they have given me, as to quote Brett Michaels, nothing to believe in. I'm sorry, but they have not shown me any reason that I should think they should win. The Dolphins suck too, but they've played some hard games. And the fact is, they're in Miami, and Justin Fields is coming back from concussion protocol, which means maybe he's okay, maybe he's not. And I'm gonna
but Tua
go.
just sucks. And Tua, if we're talking about concussion
Tua
protocol,
sucks and everything
if
else.
we're
but
talking
you
about
know what?
concussion protocol. Let's be honest here.
I just can't. I would love for them to win, but my first win for the Jets, I remain true to what I said before the season started against Dallas next week. I want them to win. I'd be thrilled if they do, but I'm going to go ahead and be the contrarian and say I'm sorry, but I think the Dolphins, they don't win by a lot. This is not going to be where people are like, oh, the Dolphins are so back. But I genuinely think that I think the Dolphins win this one, and I hate it. I'm not happy about it, but I'm gonna stay true to who I am.
All right. Well, you can go fuck yourself.
Well,
And
to quote Malcolm X, I'm for truth, no matter who's telling it.
But here, I got to say this, guys. If you are new joining us, if you are just joining us, we're finishing up our week 2 picks. Then we got a new Mike and Maddie's top 5 in the intermission report. What I got to do, though, is ask you to please hit that like button. It helps so much in the algorithms. I appreciate super chats and I appreciate all those things, but for free, you can hit that thumbs up down below. Guys, the final one, let's get through this. Bengals heading to Denver to take on the Broncos. Abe, who do you got?
Broncos by a million. The Bengals stink.
Yeah, I'm also taking the Broncos. This is a good game for them to get a win. Maddie, what do you got?
I have the Broncos, not by a million, but I think they play better and they just win the game hands down.
Chris, I'm late because I was on vacation. Sorry. I'm late, but I have an excuse. Were
This
you
is
live?
not the fucking excuse party here. You're
Everyone coming in. Excuses. Come on.
You get your asses in this chat room. This is America, all right? If I
It's
wanted
nothing
to
to
be
do with
late to my
anything.
chat room, I'd be running a fucking show from France, okay?
All right, guys. Are both of you good for the intermission report?
Why not?
I got to take off. I got kids I got to deal with.
All right. Honest Abe, member of the Midnight Mike family tree, my former co-host on Jets Uncovered. Thank you so much for joining us, and hopefully we will see you again.
Yes, sir. See you guys.
Be good.
Have a good night. All right, Maddie. We haven't done this since last season. And for those of you who are joining us, it's very simple. We go to our intermission report and we have Mike and Maddie's top 5. The way it is run is we take your suggestions, the audience in the comments section. Give us a top 5, but we're going to do it differently this season. We're going to do top 5 worst something. So instead of our top 5 of all our favorite things, we're going to take it in the negative light, kind of how the Jets have done it this year, and we're going to go worst. So we've done in the past top 5 football jerseys, top 5 ice cream flavors, top 5. It could be anything, but we want to keep it as generic as possible so that everyone in the chat can also put in their top 5. But this, from now on, from this point out on the intermission report, it's top 5 worst whatever. Okay, so that's what we got to go with. So start putting them in there, guys. Give us your suggestions. Top 5 worst what? Let us know in the comments section, and we are going to head to our intermission report. We'll be right back.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat.
All right, now I don't understand. Thank God Maddie's going. Maddie ain't going. He's not going. He's sitting right here. It's Abe that went away there, Ryan. Like, help us out here. Oh, that's a good question. It's not. We are not broadcasting our Monday night show because the Jets are going to be on. And I forgot to mention this to everybody out there. Or I forgot to even consult with Maddie.
Yeah, we got to talk about it. We'll figure it out.
Well, are you good? Are you good for Wednesday?
Yeah, I mean, it'll be a short show for me, but yeah.
What do you mean by short? Like 40 minutes?
Still got to work on Wednesday night.
No, I'm just trying to get a time.
Yeah, it'll be. I mean, I'll be available till about 10 o'clock your time.
Okay.
Right. If I was going away, you don't want that because you know that means I'm giving your mom an IVW.
All right. Well, we're gonna schedule our show for Wednesday night. You know what, Maddie? Let's do 9 p.m.
That's fine. We can get an hour in.
Yeah, we'll go a little earlier since you still have to go to work. So we'll do, ladies and gentlemen, Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. We will be coming to you with our recap of the game. But of course, remember that. Look, my reaction video will come out after the game, so you'll get my real quick thoughts, and then by Wednesday, hopefully, I'll be able to have calmed down a bit after. Hopefully, I'm not too pissed when the Jets lose, even though I picked them to win. it's I just always expect them to lose, Maddie.
I like I say, I think they're going to lose, and believe me, I don't want them to. I'm rooting for them. I just don't see it.
All right. Well, guys, look, I know this is we're going back to an old segment that you're not used to. And if I have a couple here and I mentioned some, if you don't come up with a top 5, like worst, whatever, I got one. So we could just knock that one off since we're all football fans. Do we even want to wait? Do you want me to just give you what I was coming in here with?
Let's go.
All right. Top 5 worst current football jerseys. Top 5 worst current football jerseys, and that includes everything. And then we're talking, I mean, I guess I don't know if I want to play the whole like alternate what are those
yeah, I don't want this is one I want a week to think about.
Oh, are you kidding me? How hard
I'll tell
is
you
it?
why, because there's like 5,000 fucking jerseys in the league.
Yeah, but I was gonna cut out like all the rivalry.
You can't, because if you're gonna just get a like worst jersey, I honestly, our fucking dumb rivalries jersey will maybe make my list. I don't like.
Oh, I agree, but I was just going standard jerseys.
I'm just saying. So if we're gonna do worst jerseys, it has to include all jerseys. So if that's the case, set it for next week, and then that way we can really have like a well thought out one. Versus, because my first thought is like literally when you said it, my first one is Broncos fucking home jersey, because it just looks dumb, and Jets rivalry. Like those are my first 1, 2, but I'd rather spend give a little thought to it on that one. That's a good one, so I'd rather spend a little time thinking about it.
Okay.
I mean, again, it's not a knock on your pick. It's just a matter of
I thought that was one that was easily available to anyone to think off the top of their head.
The thing is I guarantee you Tuesday afternoon, you or I'll text each other and go, "Oh shit, I forgot." You know what I mean?
That's how it is with every top 5. I'm not saying we have to do it. We can put that one off till next week. But remember, Maddie, when we used to do top 5 best, whatever, we would always tell people, "Hey, we're gonna forget things." Like this is how it is.
Halcyon days. That was a different time. That was a different.
Oh, you were a different person back then.
Much different. That was before I was trans.
Then give me the top 5 worst what, Maddie? You give me one.
Top 5 worst. Okay, hold on. Give me a minute, because I hadn't given this any thought. Because literally, you texted me about 15 minutes before the show saying top 5 worst.
Yeah.
Top 5 worst. Top 5 worst superheroes.
See, but I don't. Okay. I mean, I could probably come up with a list.
Like, but, I mean, just the ones you think are the lamest.
But for me is I'm not into comics enough to be aware.
But there's plenty of movies. You know what I mean? Like
I don't watch superhero movies. I only watch DC movies on occasion.
Are you well? Before we go on, are you watching Peacemaker?
No.
Okay.
Nope, and I have no interest in it.
The only reason I'm watching Peacemaker is because it has greater implications in the DC movie universe. And it's not been terrible. That's all I'll say for it. Top 5 worst. Let me think. Give me a minute. Some top 5 worsts. I mean, because of my wife, I would go with like top 5 worst Disney characters.
I mean, I could probably
kind of a fun one. There. I mean, just being girl dads. Agreed. Sith happens. That last episode was pretty wild. Top 5 worst. Top five worst G.I. Joe characters.
I don't know enough about G.I. Joe.
Okay, so you're not G.I. Joe. Okay, I love G.I. Joe.
Yeah, I was a He-Man, Thundercats, stuff like that. I did play with G.I. Joes, and like my one friend had the aircraft carrier. The U.S.
Oh, you had a rich friend, is what you're telling me.
Yeah. What was it called? The U.S. I can't remember. Ali, top 5 worst regional dishes, deep dish blows.
That's a good one, but that's another one I'd want a week to think about, because
we used to be able to improv on this show. No, apparently we have lost that ability.
Now I want a script. I want my agent to approve of things. The USS Flag. That's right.
Yes. Thank you.
All right. You know, I don't care. Pick it, and I'll just go with it. I don't give a shit. Pick jerseys. I don't give a shit. I'll play.
No. We'll do top 5 worst. I can't say most bullshit. I can say it, but we've now changed our top 5 to all top 5 worsts. So we'll do top 5 worst regional dishes, or top.
I like this one.
Maybe not even regional, but like top 5 dishes that people are like, "Oh, this is the best. This is the best," and then you're like, "Not so much," you know. And Ali might have
number 1 already.
Yeah, Ali might have already spoiled one. So
I don't have the hate that he has. By the way, Ali, good to see you back in here again.
I got 2. That's good. Trying to think here. Oh, I got another one. I have
my number 1.
This will be my number. I don't have. Okay, guys, we're doing top 5 worst regional dishes. Okay, so keep that in mind. Oh, I got one for you, Maddie. And that's number one easily. Okay, I need one more. Let me think here. I'm trying to let my head go around
I
to
don't
every
have
city.
any. I'm having a real hard time with this one because I only have like my number one.
I'm just.
Oh, I got one.
All right, good. Maddie's got one, folks. So we are ready to go.
I have two.
I need one more. And like we said, folks, there may be more that we don't think of, or I want you guys in the comments section to also put, like Ali, you suggested top 5 most bullshit or worst regional dishes. Give me your top 5. I'd like to know your top 5.
Fuck, this is a hard one.
Ryan comes in. I'm not going to pull this down because it's the topic, but Ryan comes down and says, Mike, how about top 5 best Devils years as Jersey Devils? We're not doing best. We're doing top 5 worst. Remember that. Boy, this last one's just killing me here. I'll get one.
All right, I got one. Okay, I got my number 2.
I just want to get one more because then I can carry on a conversation with the audience, and then while you finish up.
Yeah, I know. I need one more too. I've got 4.
I mean, I see you guys putting foods in the chat, but what region are you talking about? Like, so Ali gave us deep dish blows, so we know he's talking about Chicago deep dish pizza. Okay, that's what we need, and I have examples.
All right, I got my 5.
Oh, damn! You got yours before me?
Yeah, yeah, I got mine.
Oh, and I have a frigging map of the United States right in front of me. Let's look at this map. Oh, there's probably a few from there that I could. Oh, let me think here. But I like those.
All right, let's do this. Fire it up.
I don't have 5. I have 4.
Get your fucking life together.
I'm trying, man.
Look, dude, I was the one having problems, and I got them.
All right, then I'm going to give my number 5 as a wash because I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, if
so let me hold on. Let me just
put a tough topic. It's a tough one where you're gonna hear shit and go, "Oh my god, I can't believe it," and think of that.
Well, yeah, maybe you'll say something. Totally maybe you'll say something, and I can then. All right, here we go. So we have our top 5 worst regional dishes, places you've gone in the country or whatever, where people are like, "Oh, it's so good," and then you get there, you're like, "Not so much." Maddie, you're number 5.
All right, so my number 5 is frozen White Castle burgers.
No White Castle burgers are bad. Let me clear that up.
No. Let me help you with how wrong you are.
I'm not wrong. I've had frozen White Castle burgers. I'm from Jersey, but I've been eating White Castle my whole life.
They're not as good as close to frozen White Castle burgers are booty cheeks. No, they are literally the methadone given to heroin addicts at drug clinics. They are terrible.
I hate to go play off your methadone thing, but if like me in Connecticut, there's no White Castles near me, and I grew up in Jersey where you could get White Castle anytime you want. No, but if you need your fix,
but again, it's methadone. It's not real.
Good enough. Did you see? Do you know Totino's pizza rolls?
Of course I do.
Okay, in the supermarket, they now sell White Castle cheeseburger pizza rolls, like White Castle brand.
I did not know that, but
yeah,
the frozen White Castle burgers are just bad. I'm sorry, but
I can't agree with you.
That's a regional thing. You can't get White Castle. You settle for this, and it's just soggy.
All right. Well, I'm going to go. I don't have a number 5. My number 5 is a wash. So let's move to our number 4. You want me to go first so I can
Go
just.
for it. Yeah. No,
Okay.
cool.
My number 4, I'm taking from Ali. I don't like deep dish. Chicago deep dish pizza, not my thing. I'm from Jersey. I want my, thin crust, not thin crust like the crunchy thin crust. And once again, Dave Portnoy, what isn't he the one who does all the stuff? And he always says, "Oh, it can't hang. The end of it can't hang." You motherfucker, who made you boss of? And he also said that
Oh, that guy doesn't know his ass from his elbow.
and he also said New Haven pizza is the best pizza. I've had New Haven pizza and been like, literally, it is. There is not.
No, we're gonna address pizza in this fucking countdown. Fuck Dave Portnoy.
Yeah, dude, his takes are so fucking bad.
That guy's
like, I have watched a bunch of his stuff because people talk about it, and he has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. So let me clear that up.
The food, that guy does not know shit. All right, my number 4. It's a tie between mass-produced pasta and mozzarella cheese. When you get good fresh mozzarella or good homemade pasta, which you very seldom get anywhere but on the East Coast, you know the difference. So I'm going with, anything west of the mighty Mississippi, which is just pasta that's been mass produced, or mozzarella that they sell you as fresh mozzarella that's not in water. And those are just, no, thank you.
I can agree with you, Maddie, that once again, I can have box spaghetti or so.
No, I mean, you settle for it, but if you compare it to homemade, not even.
No, but if you the difference between a good fresh mozzarella and a one you'd get in a store packaged, it's
no, a good fresh mozzarella is the most amazing cheese you'll
so
ever
good.
eat. And the funny thing is, when like I've introduced people out here, I'm like, I'll get some good mozzarella because I have people in the restaurant business out here that get shit like shipped out like NFO, which means next flight out. And so it comes out and it's still fresh. And I'm like, taste this. And they're like, what the fuck did I just eat? It's amazing.
Yeah. I haven't had fresh mozzarella in a while, and the mozzarella I've been buying like the little cherry balls of mozzarella because
those are good.
Okay. But I was at my dad's house the last time I went home to Jersey, and they had one of those charcuterie boards.
Oh,
and they bought a fresh from an Italian market, a fresh mozzarella. I cut it.
Did they get the whole antipasto board?
Yeah. Well, every time I go, they get that.
You get the prosciutto, you get the fresh mozzarella. Oh god, those are the
gabagool. They had the mozzarella, and I cut a piece off, not even knowing if it was packed. I didn't know what it was, but I wanted a piece of mozzarella. I cut it off. I ate it. I went, holy shit, this is fresh. Where did you get it from? And then of course they told me, but it was you. As soon as you put it in your mouth, that's
it's fresh. Just the texture, the taste, everything is so good.
Okay, my number 3 is a Maine lobster roll.
Okay.
The difference between a Maine lobster roll and a Connecticut lobster roll, a Connecticut lobster roll is covered in butter. Okay, I'm down. A Maine lobster roll is tossed in mayo, and not my style. I love mayo. Fair. I like lobster rolls, but it's the same thing as Chicago deep dish pizza. It still tastes like pizza in a way, the flavor. It's still tomato sauce and cheese.
Yeah, I got you.
But if you're going to get a lobster roll, you get that shit coated in melted butter.
Yeah. Lobster should be drenched in butter.
Yeah. Only way it's good. Maddie, your number 3.
My number 3, and this comes from where I live now, is sushi/seafood when you are not on the coast.
I'm not a seafood guy. But I don't think I've ever been inland and ordered seafood.
You can get good seafood out here, but you have to literally trial and error your way through so much to get it. And once you find a place, though, it's funny because you're like, yeah, this place is always busy because the quality is good. And again, most of these places out here that do that are next flight out, maybe 1 day delay frozen at best. But then there's you get the supermarket sushi roll. I won't eat their fish. I'll eat their vegetable rolls, but I won't eat their fish.
I just want to let everybody know I see some good things here in the comment section. As soon as me and Maddie are done with our list, we'll go through what you guys are writing. Once again, it's the top 5 worst regional dishes. And so far I didn't have a number 5, excuse me, but
Okay.
I had my number 4 agreeing with Ali, deep dish Chicago pizza. Number 3, Maine lobster roll with the mayonnaise. So now we're to number 2, Maddie, right?
Mm-hmm.
My number 2 is, and I lived there for over a decade, is Philly Scrapple. Have you ever had Scrapple?
I don't think I have.
It's like every meat that's fallen on the floor, they crush into a Spam patty and then fry it up and people
It's kind
eat
of like
it.
when they take the drink mat and dump it into a glass and then some crazy fuck drinks it. Okay.
Yes. Okay. It's gross and it's disgusting. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'll put my number 5 as blood pudding.
Okay, you're wrong as fuck for that.
No, it's I look.
Nope.
I can't get into blood pudding.
Blood pudding rules. It's
no.
Oh,
we have it. My wife and my wife cooks it every St. Patrick's Day. We have a St. Patrick's Day dinner at my house. Actually, we have a St. Patrick's Day breakfast. So we have an Irish breakfast.
All right. Well,
we serve it at like lunch, and her and my father-in-law love it.
I fucking love blood pudding.
But I can't get. I try it every year.
Well, so like this year, it's funny because I threatened to come out there and have breakfast at your house this year, but because my mom's favorite holiday was St. Patrick's Day, we're having this first year is going to be after her passing. Is going to be like a big St. Patrick's Day feast with all that. So I can't threaten to come out.
Listen, hold on. I'm sorry, Maddie. Cousin Kenny, I see you in the fucking comments. I see you pushing Connecticut pizza, and then you sit there and say Jersey pizza sucks. I'm telling you right now that we're going to have beef because if I go to Jersey and I go to my dad's house or my mom's house, I can go within 10 minutes of that house to 10 different pizzerias, and every single one of them will have better pizza than anything I've found in Connecticut so far, and I've been to New Haven. Jersey pizza is leaps and bounds better than Connecticut pizza. I've lived both places. I've tried 100 different places in both locations, and it is not even comparable. There you go. Go.
I will say Connecticut pastrami is the shit, though.
We're not talking about pastrami.
I know. I'm just putting out there just to give Connecticut some love. The best pastrami I've ever had was in Connecticut.
Well, my favorite lobster roll place is a place. I live right on the Long Island Sound. I go 5 minutes down the road to my house. I'm right on the water, and there's a place called Lobster Landing, and it's been there. You can check it. There's like YouTube videos, and people visit this place. They bring the lobster right in, and amazing. Connecticut, boom, seafood. I'm sure. Like, I'm not a seafood guy, but like my wife, everybody talks about how great the seafood is. But sorry, the pizza is bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. All right. Let's see here. Philly Scrapple. Did you give your number 2?
No, I didn't.
Let's hear it.
Scrapple was your number 2?
Yeah, Philly Scrapple, disgusting.
Mine actually is. I'm giving a little love to my my home state now. Any green chili outside of Colorado. It's always this bland bullshit garbage, but you come to Colorado and have green chili and it'll change your life. But you go anywhere else and they're like, oh yeah, we have green chili. It's horseshit.
Horseshit.
It's bad.
Number 1, I'll save my number 1. Maddie, what's your number 1?
My number 1 is any New York pizza that's billed as New York pizza that's not in New York City. Every fucking place, every city in this country. Oh yeah, we're genuine New York pizza. No, you're fucking not.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I could, like, if you're in like Hoboken and it says a New York pizza, I
might give you a pass for the tri-state area.
Not tri-state. I'm saying like literal, like right at, like you're looking.
I will
at
give
the
you
city.
if you can get within 2 hours of one pizza place to the next that's right in the city, I'll give it to you. I'll give you a pass. But I'm sorry, the New York pizza, Donnie G's New York pizza in Albuquerque.
Yeah,
fuck you,
I
booty
agree.
cheeks. It's because New York pizza is a regional thing for everybody. And I'm sorry, but the only place you get genuine good New York pizza is in New York City / some places in Jersey. There's a couple places in Connecticut. But no, any pizza that tells you it's New York pizza and it's not in New York, no.
All right. After I give my number one, we're gonna get into your comments, then pull out of the intermission report, and we'll have some topics for the ending out this show. So my number one, Maddie talks about them all the time, and it's the grossest thing on the planet Earth. I've never tasted them. I never want to taste them. Rocky Mountain oysters.
You're a fucking coward.
If you're putting balls in your mouth, Maddie, you are
a fucking coward.
Maddie, don't even
call me what you want, pussy, but you won't try something new. Again. All right, chat. Rocky Mountain oysters. Would you try them or not?
No, I'm not putting fucking balls in my mouth. I'm not putting.
I'm sorry, you're too much of a pussy to try something new.
I'm sorry. I don't want to suck on balls.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Disgusting, dude.
You're too much of a coward to give it a shot, and that's your business, but that's your loss.
All right, let me go through this chat now that we been through here. Valerie, Philly steak sandwiches are bogus. No, they're not. Not if you're in Philly and you get them from the right place. Go to Jim's on South. Go to Randazzo's on the other side of South. There's so many places. Even Pat's is good, but like Gino's way overrated. Tony Luke's overrated. Whatever. But Philly cheesesteaks are friggin' awesome.
Yeah, Philly cheesesteaks are rule. They're good.
Oh, Ryan figures. New Jersey cheesesteaks are just as good, if not better. Right across in like Cherry Hill, like that area. But once again, that's like comparing like Hoboken pizza and New York City pizza. It's like the same thing to the Philly cheesesteak places in Jersey that are literally right over the river from Philly in New Jersey. New Jersey does have some very good places down there. Let's see here. Hate lobster rolls. Both suck. Just lobster and butter. I'm not a seafood guy, and I love a butter, like a Connecticut lobster roll. They're just too expensive. You get like a quarter pound of meat, and it costs like $25. Get the fuck out of here. Let's see here.
God damn, dude. Tomorrow, literally, the Mets and the Reds come down to who fucking is gonna go to the playoffs.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked that the Mets are where they're at.
I'm not. I knew. I've seen the Mets melt down so many times, but god damn.
Ricky says in Florida, fresh sea scallops, 90% of them are actually stingray and not nearly as good.
Alex, by the way, Alex, is that you that is on Twitter that gave me some love? 100% she's right. Chowder outside of New England. No, Manhattan clam chowder sucks ass.
Oh, yeah. If you have to choose, you go New England clam chowder. 100%. Absolutely.
But Alex, if that's you, let me know so I can follow you back.
Matthias throwing up at blood pudding. That's right.
I think Matthias might kind of have a pussy palate.
The Landing. Yeah, cousin Kenny knows. Lobster Landing. If you have a chance, check it out. It's in Connecticut, right on the Long Island Sound where I'm at. And Bill's Seafood has fallen off. I've only eaten there a couple times, and I'm not a seafood guy, so I go to Bill's Seafood. My wife gets swordfish, and I get like a burger. What the fuck? I know. Rick, our Raiders fan. Mike, love you, brother, but your boys are on notice. If they lose, it's a wrap. It's already a wrap.
Yeah, it's already done, dude.
Yeah, are we kidding here?
We're making beds in a burning house as it is.
Matthias says any pizza down south. I don't know if I
pizza outside the area is okay, but if it's kind of like it's like being a fallen angel. Once innocence lost can never be regained, and the fact is that once you've had real deal. Okay, I'll give you that, Rick. Green chili in New Mexico is all right. But once you've had real pizza, it's just hard to compare it from there out.
Mike, you are out of your mind. New Haven pizza is unique and outstanding. It's not, but that's okay. It's okay to be wrong.
He's scared to eat anything new. I guarantee you. Have you ever eaten alligator?
No, I have not, but I would try it.
No, you wouldn't. You'd pussy out at the last minute.
No, I have no problem with that. That doesn't bother me. I don't want testicles in my mouth, Maddie.
You'd wuss out.
There's a difference between eating meat from an animal and then eating the balls of an animal.
The balls is still meat from an animal, you coward.
I have a place that makes cheesesteaks in northern Jersey, and it's out of this world. Nice. Let us know. I'd like to know. And there you go. Yes, clam chowder
She's
outside of
100%
New England.
right. Alex is 100% right on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people saying pizza down south sucks. Lobster on a hot
It's
dog
not,
roll.
again, I want to stop everybody. It's not that it sucks per se. It's just when compared to real pizza from back in the, where it came from in the city, it's just not even close.
And Ron P, I hope you're laughing at these people too, because Jersey, New York pizza is literally a 20 out of 10. And then anything else, even Connecticut, New Haven, I have it all. I'm here.
It's just not the same.
It's just not the same. It's you're looking at like 5s and 6s.
Like literally, I was talking to my wife and the kids, and we were talking about going to rattlesnake and shark is also awesome. But we were talking. I said, look, if we go back to the city, because Kate and I were talking about that. I said, you need to understand, we're going to be boots on the ground in the middle of fucking Manhattan, and I'm going to take you guys to good pizza places. Understand,
like Sbarro's.
Yeah. Fuck you, Michael Smith or Michael Scott.
Yeah,
thank you, Alex.
My favorite New York pizza place.
Dude, that shit was so funny. The best, that and then when Conan O'Brien walks past him when he's looking for celebrity.
Oh yeah.
Funny as hell too.
Dude, you know what fell off in New York the last time I went and I tried it? Gray's papaya.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I just didn't like it as much as I did in my teens. But regardless, Maddie, let's get out of this intermission report.
Let's end this.
All right. So, guys, thank you for joining us for our intermission report. We will be back next week. Next week's top 5 is going to be top 5 worst current NFL uniforms. That is going to be our topic next week. And then once again, we'll get back to you guys picking it. But let's get out of this intermission report. We got about 15 minutes left, and I got some topics if we need them, and they're all New York Jets related. So let's get it. Let's get out.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat.
What is up, TT? How you doing tonight? Guys, are you all hitting that like button? Hit it. I know the show is going to be over in like 15, 20 minutes, but please, it helps out the show so much, and it's free. And if you're new, subscribe. But that thumbs up button is goddamn free. And Alex is loving your shirt. Let's see here. We're talking about food. The Jets must suck. No, come on, Snowball. We're getting back into the intermission report. It's always fun.
It's not wrong though. The Jets do suck.
Oh yeah, the Jets suck.
Let's not gloss over that.
Best of luck to your Jets on Monday night. Thank you.
They're gonna.
I appreciate that. You guys need to start doing horror movie reviews again. 'Tis the season. I agree.
I actually have an announcement about that.
Oh, do you?
I am declaring this October is Dractobular. It is Dracula month. I want us to give Dracula, the OG, the baddest of the asses, his due. And I will be doing a lot of Dracula watching and reading this month. I was going to talk to you about this off camera, but I think that we need to give our OG vampire lord a lot of love this month.
Well, we can. I mean, I wouldn't mind watching the original. Obviously, Dracula.
I think that might be the best one. Still.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's the original.
You know what? Though? Hold on. Just since we're sidestepping this, it's a great version that no one ever talks about. The one where Henry Winkler played Dracula.
I don't even know if I was aware.
Dude, I remember watching that, and it was so funny.
I want to suck your
Dracula,
blood.
and so last year at the Fan Expo out here, Winkler was there, and he had a big line because everything. But I walked by and I went, Winkler, you were the man in Dracula. You don't let anybody tell you different. And he looked up and he went, thanks, man. Like just added clearly. Like I think I might be the only person who's seen it, but it was fantastic.
I got to check that out, or at least look at the trailer.
I'll find you a stream of it or something because I haven't found it for purchase.
Jets Worldwide Snowball. It will happen again. Don't worry. We will eventually have a few past midnight shows or 2 midnight shows, things like that. But that also depends on the audience. When we got super chats, people are coming in, supporting the show and all that stuff. It gives us
nary a super chat been this evening. So yeah,
we know. Take that back. We had one earlier. I don't want to take away from someone who actually. Yeah, I don't want to take away from someone who actually did that.
Who hooked us up?
Mike and Maddie, did either of you guys see Last Voyage of the Demented?
I am saving that. Literally, I'm watching it tomorrow afternoon because I heard that was fantastic. So
The Jets are like warm Rocky Mountain oysters. Yeah, right in your mouth. The Jets are like balls in your mouth.
Like I say, it's
Disgusting.
not my fault you're gay and suppressing rage.
Oh, I'm the gay one.
You're too scared to try some good food. That's your business.
This is Maddie's theme song as he's stuffing balls in his mouth.
Oh my, how original!
It is original. I've been using that shit longer than anybody. All right. Okay. So real quick, we know that Justin Fields is going to be playing in the game. Unfortunately, Jermaine and Quincy are out, which, Maddie, how is that going to affect our shitty defense? Like, it's already a shitty defense.
Worse, man. I mean, like, this is why I picked the Jets to lose. The defense was already bad to begin with undisciplined play and just with our upper echelon players missing games. It's even easier to score on us. Yeah. I'm sorry,
and I am happy that they signed Brownlee from the Texans or from the
Titans.
Titans.
I was good with that, but it's just.
But it's not. I mean, and that does help our secondary to a point.
But it's
with Jermaine and Quincy out, it's still going to be a nightmare.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but our defense is. I mean, literally bottom of the league bad right now with these injuries and just in general, their lack of discipline and everything else. I mean, I can't. I will say this. The stat I want to call for this game is I believe the Jets defense will have over 70 yards in penalties.
Well, dude, that's like saying, I believe tomorrow the sky will be blue.
No, I know, but that's the thing. All we hear about is discipline. We're going to fix this. Easily over 70 yards, which will lead to, over 70 yards that will lead to at least 14 points on the board. How's that?
All right. I mean, I don't. 70,
I'm not making a
I feel like you're downplaying 70.
Yeah,
70
but
penalty
I'm
yards?
not making a wild prediction, but I'm just seeing this going.
Hold our beer, Maddie. The Jets? Are you kidding me? 70? Please, it could be 100. Like,
would not shock me if the Jets were over 100. The Jets D alone, not offense, just D alone was over 100 yards in penalties.
And then Alex comes in, says, I predict Michael Clemens with at least 3 flags.
Yeah. I predict 2 because I don't think Glenn will let him get the 3rd.
Jermaine is a huge blow. Yeah, it is. I mean, Quincy is too. Quincy is too. Like, those are 2 stars of our defense.
Nightmare. I mean, it's 2 solid players who offenses have to know where those guys are on the field at every moment that they don't have to worry about now.
I predict Aaron Glenn will not be dancing tomorrow. I hope he does. I think
that is a very safe prediction.
No, I hope he does. I mean, come on. How funny were those memes, Maddie? Did you end up?
I watched a whole fuckload of them. My favorite, I think, was the Tears for Fears. Everybody wants to rule the world one.
Oh, I did not see that one.
That was great. Just one, I love that song, but it just synced up so perfectly.
You want to know something funny though, Maddie? I played those several times on Monday Night Show.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just didn't even think about it. And then after the show, I went, holy shit, that's copyrighted music. And I got nailed.
And they bust us?
Yeah. So now if you go back, that's a members, I made it members only to try to avoid that. But I got nailed anyway. And so if you are a member of the channel and you could go back and watch Monday Night Show, when we start going, oh, check out this, it's silent during that time.
Yeah. It's just quiet.
Yeah. I had to actually take it out. Because I was afraid we had a big super chat night on Monday night.
Yeah, Monday night was fantastic.
I didn't want to take the risk that because we were being demonetized, we were limited in what countries we could be shown. All this stuff. I got red dollar signs. I got the exclamation point in a triangle. Like I got hit on so many things because of that.
Our show is just like the most demonetized show on YouTube. next to the Whatever podcast, we have to be second place for most demonetized.
The Jets need to tackle. Yeah, we've known that for years.
Yeah. Oh God, they're tackling so fucking bad.
Last thing I will bring up. Well, I got 2 last things. Baker Mayfield continued. He went on Mark Sanchez's little podcast, and he continued to talk shit on the Jets. And it's like, Baker, I actually said several times that I like you because you did that undercover thing. I like your little comeback story and all that stuff. Stop talking shit on the Jets. One of the things he brought up is that, I have a little bit because Wilkes, our defensive
he was
coordinator.
the coach who cut me.
Yeah, and not only was he, and Wilkes came back and was like, I was an interim head coach.
Yeah, he said he was like, I don't have that kind of power. What the fuck are you talking?
And not only that, but Baker Mayfield requested the release. So it's like, dude,
I just can't. I can't listen to Baker
mouth.
Mayfield. I can't. Like, I don't hate the guy, but I also I can't listen to his bullshit because it's just like the guy sounds like he's like the fucking fat chick in high school that lost a bunch of weight senior year and is finally like coming into their own and still can't get over the fact that she used to be a loser. Like, he just sounds like so bitter about everything. And I'm over the guy. I can't listen to his shit. I don't like or dislike him, but I'm just like, dude, stop. You're not a victim. This is the business. It would literally be like the Jets played the Niners this year and Saleh got him, was like, yeah, fuck them. They fired me. Like, your record didn't deserve it.
Yeah.
Just
real
move
quick
on.
Maddie, I want to thank everybody who voted in the poll. I said this before. It's like the first week I had my daughters pick my jersey. They chose Joe Namath. That didn't work. Week 2, I forget what I think I might have worn the Klecko, and that didn't work. And then last week, Ricky told me he was going to be at the Tampa game because he's in the area. He's going to be wearing Curtis Martin. And I decided, you know what? Let's try that, double that luck. I wore my Curtis Martin. It didn't work. Monday night, I put it up to a vote. It was between Testaverde, Esiason, Favre, and Klecko. Testaverde runs away with 55% of the vote. So on Monday night, you guys have picked it. I will be hopefully bringing good luck to the team, and I will be wearing my Vinny Testaverde jersey. So thank you guys. I am
going to be wearing the gray Jets shirt that I got from sending in enough Diet Pepsi caps to get them to send me a New York Jets t-shirt.
Remember the Pepsi points?
Oh yeah, no, I remember that, but no, it was in like 2005 or 6, and they were like, yeah, if you send in X amount of Diet Pepsi bottle caps, we'll send you an NFL t-shirt. And I still have. It's just a flat gray old, circa like 2005 Jets logo t-shirt, and I'm gonna wear that because this team doesn't deserve anything fancy.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Saturday night has come to a close. I want to thank all you guys for watching. Please, if you haven't, hit the like button. I know I keep saying that, but it does really just help out the show, and it's free. Maddie, any last words? Anything you want to say before we meet on Wednesday night, 9 p.m. for our we usually do Mondays at 9:30, folks. I know you're used to that, but we are not coming on here while a Jets game is on. It's just not going to happen. So it's going to be Wednesday night. We're going to do a little earlier. Usually it's 9:30. We're going to do Wednesday at 9. And I will remind everybody with like a post on this YouTube channel that will be our official. We'll have my reaction video, obviously, after the game. But our official show will be Wednesday at 9 p.m. Maddie, your last words.
I got nothing except for I feel like I'm going to say I told you so.
Dude, you're not going to say it because it's a toss-up.
Yeah, it's not going to be a great victory. I'm just going to be like, I was right.
I'm just going to have confidence in my team. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, well, how's that worked out the last 3 weeks?
Oh, it hasn't at all.
There you go. That's it. Good night, guys. I'll see you this week.
Have a good one, Maddie. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am Midnight Mike, your late night New York Jets host. I'm so happy that you guys joined me tonight. I appreciate all you coming in, commenting, joining us on the Intermission Report, talking top 5 worst regional dishes. That was brought to us by Ali. Thank you, Ali. He's a new Jets fan. Earlier in the show, I gave him a whole rundown on the history of the Jets-Miami rivalry, and I hope if Ali's still watching that you go and you check that out. I don't know why. And Ali lives in Kansas City. Why you would pick? It's like, that's like being like a Yankee fan in the late 90s and being like, finding the worst team in baseball and being like, I'm going to pick that team to follow. I don't get it, but I appreciate you being here, Ali. Check all that stuff out. Check out the 82 AFC Championship. Check out the fake spike in 94. Check out Kenny O'Brien being drafted over Dan Marino. Check out the Monday Night Miracle. There's so many things. Jets, Dolphins, and I've said this before. Even through the Patriots dynasty, the Miami Dolphins are my least favorite team in the NFL. Jets, please pull this one off down in Miami. Jets, Jets. We'll see you Wednesday. Remember, just for this week, Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel. I am Midnight Mike, and I can't wait to see you next time.